Hi, Dad. Do you have heroes, hero dads, who you look up to and who you kind of look to for ideas and advice? Let's face it, Dad, sometimes we aren't willing to ask the questions, or we think they're stupid, or that we shouldn't talk to somebody about things that are kind of troubling us. And in this hero-dad relationship with your princess daughter, there can be some confusion and say, I wonder if I sent the wrong signal. And a lot of times it's pretty easy to do the wrong things, but your daughter is so forgiving. These younger daughters, they don't expect as much as maybe your teenage daughter does. But it's really good to have some models or heroes. It might be in your family. Maybe your dad was a great dad if you had sisters, and even if you didn't have sisters, if he was a great dad. Or maybe an uncle or neighbors or people or guys that you get together with. It's important, I think, that guys talk to other guys, especially when they're confused. It's when you're processing life. It's something that I call life walking. And so you need to kind of process a problem together and think about it and mull on it and get some ideas. You don't have to be right. You don't have to be perfect. But you kind of set in on something and you kind of sit it inside of you and let it bake a little bit. And if it works, you can try it. If it doesn't, come and ask for another question. So I think what I'm encouraging you to do, if you don't have heroes, and you might, could be Bill Cosby and the Cosby Show, could be Last Man Standing, Tim Allen, where you'll see things. But if you start looking at TV, not that it's perfect, but you can start looking for the relationship and the interaction between dads and daughters. That might give you some ideas. Could be that something is wrong or troubling you. You could talk to your own dad, or you could talk to other fathers. Hopefully you've got father friends where you're fishing or going to sports, or you're going to sports with your daughter. And so you have a chance to ask questions, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do. If there's something that's bugging you and you're not understanding, obviously you can talk to your wife. Not a bad idea, but ask the question. But we're also encouraging you with other dads and go, well, Dad, you have got a great relationship with your daughter. I love the way she plays soccer. I love how she does this. I love how she's whatever it is. How did that happen? And not just leave it totally open-ended. You can start that way, but have a couple of follow-on questions where you're asking someone else, probably another dad, and say, I've noticed you're really good at this. Can you give me some ideas or pointers? Because here's what happened to me. Here's what I'm confused about. But it's asking the question. And a lot of times, dads, we're just not ready to say, neighbor dad, here's what's been going on with me. Maybe you could give me some insight. You'd be amazed how smart these other guys are, because they can see what's going on. Many times when we look in the mirror, we just don't see it. So they look at us and look at the relationships, and they can give you some great ideas. We're not talking to crush you or beat on you. We're talking about that actually can have some really good ideas. So think about it and bring some other band of brothers, if you will, around you in this idea of parenting and being a father to your daughter.